Hey everybody, it's Pastor Jai here for a midweek devotional. I want to start by just asking you guys a question. I want you to think about this for a second. What would you say is the most important thing in your life? What is the most important thing to you in your life? You know, this can be a really hard question to answer because I think that there's all the things that might come to mind or that we think should be the most important thing, but then there's also what truly is the most important thing, whether or not we realize it. You know, Jesus throughout the Gospels and his interactions with people, he had an ability to really see inside people's lives and know exactly what was most important to them. And you know, so often I think when people told Jesus that they wanted to follow him or they wanted to pursue what he was teaching about, he pointed them to what was most important to them. And he often told them that this is what following me is going to cost you. Think about what he told to the rich young ruler, that if you want to be perfect, you need to go and sell all your possessions, right? And then give your money to the poor, then you can come follow me. Or even Zacchaeus, after he interacted with Jesus, said that he's going to give half his wealth back to the poor, and he told the Lord that if he cheated anybody on his taxes, he would repay them back 4 times as much. You know, in some respects, it's like Jesus was challenging them or maybe even testing them to see really what their treasure was. If he was really their treasure, if Jesus was really their joy, their security, their hope, or even their home. You know, in some respects, I think Jesus offers us this same challenge, or it calls us to reflect on this question because he knows that in this world there's a lot of things that can compete for our affection or for space in our hearts. And when God asks us to let go of something that's precious to us, it's not because he wants to take away our happiness or our joy. It's actually because he wants to add to it. And he knows that we will be the happiest when we've given our everything to him. And I think that's when we're able to experience more and more of his relationship and his joy and his peace in our lives. So just a couple of questions for you to think about today or throughout this week are, what are those things that you would consider to be most important? And maybe what are some ways or how can we learn to let go of the things that we might value in our hearts, intentionally or not, above Jesus, so that we can walk in closer relationship with him?